Okay, and we can proceed to Section 19, Patsy's Decision. We'll use a gapple. And we'll bring Musashi along, because why the heck not? And since it's got a Lancer in it, we may as well bring Musashi for the ride. And I guess it might have been 55 minutes, I don't know. It was fun, okay? And the inner collector within was screaming at me to get them all. So that's what's been going on here. This place is a Lostbelt, a different world where the proving theoretical phenomenon is still taking place. So now you're after the bad guys, cryptors you called them, who ruined the world. And on top of that, the hot gunslinger you got with you is Billy the Kid. I hope that might be the case when I heard you call him Billy, and I was totally right. This is great. This is so great. I cannot squee well. Yeah, no dueling our allies right now. Oh, really? And here I was all locked and loaded. Sorry, old habits and all that. Besides a quick draw battle between a gunslinger and a swordsman. How could I not want to see which of us would win? Granted, I've already won a number of quick draw battles with other gunslingers, but Billy the Kid's gotta be on a whole nother level. Is it true you can fire 3 rounds between a man's eyes before he's even had time to blink? You are supposed to be faster than lightning, right? Of course I am. Plenty of folks come to see if those rumors were true, and they've gotten more than 2 or 3 rounds between their eyes for the troubles. This ain't really the place, though. You're too closed in. You're planning to deflect anything I fire and rush me for the kill, ain't you? Probably capped the whole thing off by saying something about how you was only looking to see who's faster than just mosey along. Saw right through me, huh? Guess you and I are both outlaws through and through. So you guys size each other up even when you're joking around. You really are incorrigible. Seems like a big waste of ammo to me. Hey, I'll keep the rules of engagement as much as the next outlaw. Ain't my fault this little lady's a ruthless savage. I mind my manners too, you know? I just happen to enjoy life or death duels just as much as I do testing my skills. That's so, because it sure looks to me like the only thing that you're worried about is your swordplay staying alive no matter what. This tension. Glad to see them heading it off so well, senpai. Yes, head off. Billy Musashi pairing. Let's make that happen. Give Musashi her husbando, I suppose. That's not me. I just don't see Musashi as waifu material. I'm sorry, people. Anyways, I think we better put the dueling off for a while here. I noticed during the last scrap that my gunshots sure make a hell of a lot of noise here, so... Wait, that's it? Billy? Yep, there, we can use the ringing of my gunshots to help figure out how to get around here. I doubt it'll give us a straight shot to the exit, but it'll at least give us an idea where to go. Only thing is that I ain't really got the ear to figure out and change the sound. Keen hearing ain't really my strong suit. Alright, Infinity, thanks for being by for as long as you were. It's been great having you. I hope you enjoyed. Get some rest, man. I bet the musician can pull it off. Of course, he ain't here right now. How about you, Miss Samurai? Think you could do it? I don't have to. We got someone else with excellent hearing right here. Patsy! Wait. You want me to figure out the differences in acoustics of Billy's gunshots? Well, I have done that before. It's a handy trick to figure out how many demonic beasts there are in a pack. But figuring out this labyrinth's layout, I don't know. You got it. Patsy, we're betting on those yaga ears of yours. I'm sure they can pull us through this. What do you say? Will you give it a shot? Alright, guess that's our only option. Counting on you, man. Counting on you. Don't worry, these ears aren't just for show. Good. Front path leads to a dead end, and the left side takes us back to where we were. There's a staircase leading up if we go diagonally. Impressive. No, this isn't it. Every path here leads to a dead end. We'll have to go back and try another one. Hang on. There's a path that doesn't ricochet at all. You found the exit. Woo! Exit time! So that's how you can get out of any maze. Just have a wolf person with really good hearing listen to as gunshots ricochet off the walls. That's good maze clearing advice. Let's go, Master. Hold on, there's something there. No, it's the Minotaur. Nope, just some basic bitches. Doesn't look like it. They're just regular beasts here to guard the exit. All that all? Shouldn't be any kind of trouble for us then. In that case, let's wrap this up nice and quick. I'd have to save bits and pieces of these creatures to eat so I could keep my minimum magical energy going when I was on my own, but now that I've got a master, the sky's the limit. No more worrying about keeping the tasty bits intact. Time to show these things what I can really do. You kept Asterios' map, eh? There you go. By the way, Red Velvet, what is your opinion of the Fluff Zerker's new look? What do you think of it? Or rather, what is your opinion of Minotaur's look? Sadness? I mean, it is sad, but I don't know. He kind of just looks awesome to me. It might be my penchant for thinking that things that are white looking, like white hair, white armor and stuff, look more awesome. Which I have no idea how that ever came about. Actually, it might have been because of the second Dragon Age game. There was the elf called Fenris, who had like white lines tattooed on his body, snow white hair, and he was just a general badass. I think that might be where my think of it goes. You made Ryder Moe's description? From the pinball one? The pinball was awesome. I really hope that they continue to do cool stuff like that for us in the future years, you know? Well, that was turn 5. I thought we were doing better than that. Or the odd. Defend. I set my waver in defense position. Your turn. I turn my Musashi into attack position. Your life points are almost... Your monsters are almost down. Soon enough, my attack position Musashi can attack you directly for game. I don't know why I'm bringing out the Yu-Gi-Oh! References right now. I really don't. It's been so long since I played, and this government lockdown is making it even longer still. Also, Musashi, what's with that no crit in business? You're supposed to crit the enemies, not, you know, let them live with barely any health. Come on, Moo. I mean, that wasn't a crit, but that was some kill, so thank you, Waver. Thank you, thank you. Boop boop. Musashi's gonna hit like a truck with whatever she MPs. She'll have that 200. Ooh, don't kill the Waver. Do not kill the Waver. Please do not kill the Waver. Not before he's had his chance to be useful. Okay. And the boss is the Gatekeeper. Okay. 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 This should be nice and simple. Simple and clean. Is the way that you're making me feel tonight. It's hard to let it go. Hold me. Whatever lies beyond this morning is a little later on. Oh, for sure, for sure. Did they actually do pinball in JP though? Because I found that they did an app for it, but I didn't see like a description of what the app was. No. Okay, well it's cool. We got something unique, you know? We got something more unique than what JP got. Well done, Musashi. Well done.
無の観念無念無想すら断ち切らんなんておごりすぎか私
And again we get shells. Greetings Shiro no Muko. Greetings, welcome to the stream. I'm just running through the Lostbelt here. I hope I'm entertaining. How to wrap this up? Maybe good old-fashioned sea and hail or something? And greetings, wings in. Greetings. How be things with you? How be things? Then again, this place is hellish enough as it is. Oh yeah, I am for sure enjoying the Lostbelt so far. It is quite good. I'm at section 19, I think it is. Musashi was a nice little surprise to see. But, yeah, it's definitely interesting. I do mainly play for the story, and the story is good. That's it. Now it's just a straight shot to get outside. Let's go! I'm guessing you've finished the Lostbelt. You have finished Lostbelt 2 days already. Yeah, I've been streaming it, you know, so I want to stream through the story part, just because I like doing it for people that, you know, aren't there at the Lostbelt yet, but they want to know what happens. There, you made it out. So it wasn't dreaming after all. I should have known. Come on now, you're pissing in our ears about your regrets a while now. Save the grieving for later. I am not full on friends. I am always willing to add more people to the friends list as well, so after this one I will show off my friend code and you can send me a request. Well done, everyone. Now that you're out of there, all our monitoring functions are back online. Looks like the opportunity and the Metropolitan Marseilles are gone. About time you got to a point where we can monitor you again. How could you let your guard down like that, you fools? What were you thinking, getting lost in a place where we can't track you? Whoa there, partner. The point of having an ace up your sleeve like that is so the other guy can't see it. So what's your damn problem? Blaze right, Gordoff. The fact that they made it back alive is a victory in its own right. Astarius' noble phantasm is one of the few man-eater traps to ever exist, even in the Grecian world. Not only did Souls Team manage to escape, but they even acquired a powerful new ally, Miss Miyamoto. If that is not a victory, I don't... Miss Miyamoto, am I mistaken or are you floating? Why, yes. Yes, I am. Oh, that brings back Phineas in for flashbacks. Yes. Yes, I am. Miyamoto, are you a little bit too young to be floating on your own without some sort of jetpack? Yes. Yes, I am. Nice to know your eyes are as sharp and your good looks are devastating. Floating? Yeah, what's going on here? I'm afraid Miss Miyamoto does not have firm roots in this Lostbelt. Her existence here is inherently unstable, even after forming a connection with Mr. Soul earlier. Now I see. This is the downside of being able to reshift under one's own power. Bluntly, she's not altogether different from a ghost. She has no place in any world, whether proper human history or Lostbelt. I do not believe Akabara is here at the moment. Yep, pretty much. I mean, I am a female Musashi who doesn't belong anywhere, let alone in Soul's history. I used to be a drifter with no place to call home, wandering around with no goal beyond improving my swordsmanship. But now that I've reached 0 and have obtained a sword that surpassed my father's, I don't even have that. Honestly, I don't know why I bother to travel. I don't know why I bother to travel at all anymore. Nobody, no place to call my own. I know there's a song like "No Place to Call My Own" or something. Oh, don't worry, I'm totally fine with it. I may not be totally corporeal anymore, but I'm still me. Check the Discord. Can do. All I need are beautiful people to look at, money to buy udon, and challenging enemies to fight. Still, it sucks my presence here is unstable. After letting loose in that battle, I can tell this place just doesn't quite agree with me. I guess even my connection to Soul is enough to keep me anchored. So that means I've done this enough that I can tell it probably won't be too long before I tumble off into another world. I'm sorry to say I won't be able to stick by you to the end here. In fact, this might even be the last time I ever... Nope, not bringing myself down. Whatever happens from here on out, I'm glad I showed up in this world. After all, I got to save your life just in the nick of time. Every day I get a chance like that. I really don't get what's going on, but basically you're gonna be disappearing soon. Doesn't that scare you? Of course it does, and I hate that I won't be able to stick around, but if I sit around feeling sorry for myself, I'll miss the chance to help out whenever I can, while I can. Yeah. Anyway, there you have it, Soul. Time is definitely not on my side. I might not be able to help you out as much as I'd like, but I'll do my best to clear the way forward for you while I can. Thanks, Musashi. You are a pal.
Are you finally done talking? People from the East are being unafraid of death is nothing special. It's the same culture that gave us Haraki and Wabi-sabi, you know? At any rate, we've no more use for that Yaga. Get rid of him. Go. Get out of my sight.
Yeah, that figures. Oh, Gordolf, don't be a jerk face.
What? We can't speak for the rebel army, but for our part, we don't blame you for cooperating with our enemy. However, we do want as much information as you can give us on Ivan the Terrible.
What, are you still planning to defeat him? Forget it, it's impossible. Oh, you rolled Saber Astolfo. Nicely done, Infinity. Nicely done.
Oh, impossible, you say? Why is that?
Because I can't tell you. It's impossible for reasons you can't tell us, huh? That's a good reason. It's so horrible I can't even put it into words. He's that much of a monster.
A monster, huh? So he must be quite large.
Large doesn't begin to describe it. He's on a whole nother level. It's alright, Patsy. We fought and beat some truly enormous enemies before. Yeah, Tia Mama. Whoo, Tia Mama. But she was the good kind of big, you know?
That said, with the rebel army wiped out, our chances of defeating Ivan the Terrible are now slim, verging on non-existent.
That's why I keep telling you, not even to try going after him. Huh? This is going nowhere fast. Any ideas how to break the stalemate, Holmes? 10. Or no, my bad. 30. I meant a 10 roll.
Not yet. I'm afraid the Pactsy's remote alone are nearly enough to draw reliable conclusions. Every single piece of the puzzle must fall into place: inspection, eyewitness testimony, and evidence. Only with all these can I begin to accurately determine our chances for victory.
Let me save you some time. Here it is right now. Zilch. But okay, fine. If you're that determined to fight the Tsar, you should just see him for yourselves and have your spirits broken in the process.
Well, before that, there was the matter of whether we can even get close to him. As a matter of stand, we cannot. The frontier may be fairly free of Opnishki, but the capital area is crawling with them.
And I guess it's up to me to do something about that. Alright, man, get some sleep. Beowulf! In the flesh. I came as soon as I could after the Yaga I'd been watching this place told me what happened, but I guess I was too late. So what do we need to do about the plan now? I'll figure something out. I'm very smarticle after all. Good, glad to see your spirit isn't broken. As long as you can keep your chin up like that, you'll be alright. Huh? Hang on, is that all the servants we had? I'm afraid Avasprod is still missing. I see. Oh, by the way, that little lady over there making eyes at you who's hoping for a duel is Miyamoto Musashi. Miyamoto Musashi, huh? You know, I thought she was just some crazy... Wait. Miyamoto Musashi isn't the great swordmaster from the Far East? Oh, I don't know if I'd go that far. But never mind that. Is it true you fought the giant Grendel all on your own? I see what your game is now, but unfortunately I'm not fighting anyone here unless I have to. Not with circumstances being what they are. Oh man, foiled again? At least old man Tajima had the decency to take me up on my challenge. Anyway, is this the place you told me about earlier? Oh, you really think it'll work? Of course not. Hey, if it isn't Patsy, so why isn't it gonna work? Because... Easy there, partner. Gotta admit, I ain't thrilled about Ivan seeming so much more powerful than we bargained for. So we learned ourselves a little something. Not sure you're gonna like it. Wanna hear anyways? Shoot. Looks like Ivan the Terrible's gotta be counting sheep to use that noble phantasm of his, so that summons all those damn Operation Key. So all we gotta do is wake him up, and the Operation Key ought to disappear in a flash. See, so that's why he was able to summon as many as he wants, and have them stick around. Don't do it. Don't do what, Patsy? You can't wake Ivan the Terrible up. You shouldn't even be thinking about fighting him. Did you see him? Yeah, I did, and I... Settle down now, that's enough. Short of it is that Patsy here's got to look at Ivan the Terrible in the flesh, and it spooked him something fierce. Is that so? I know you say we shouldn't even think about fighting him. That's right, how do I put this? He's so far beyond us that I can't even put it into words. Even thinking about fighting him or beating him doesn't make sense. He's a god. I mean a god! Pathetic coward. Stop it. A god, huh? Patsy, let me tell you a little secret. We heroes, fighting gods like that is pretty much our whole deal. That goes for Soul, too. True. I have fought gods. It's exactly right. Some of our past opponents could be best described as gods.
Even you, Soul?
I mean, you know, I kind of punched out a beast of humanity, you know? Just saying. Oh, quit being so damn modest. You were there, weren't you? Right in the thick of it.
So you're not gonna give up?
Patsy, this guy doesn't even know how to give up. True. And if the Upper are gonna disappear once Ivan the Terrible wakes up, maybe I should take the fight to the capital instead. Hey, guys.
Yes, General.
I hate to ask, but can I trust you guys to handle the diversion near the capital?
But sir, without you there, we can't possibly.
Hey, now, don't give me that. I know I trained you guys to be able to operate even when I'm not around. You got the numbers, and you got what it takes to fight. If you want, you can make a run anyway, anyways. There's no shame in running away from the Upper so long as you can live to fight another day. That's what I trained you guys for. You hear me?
Yes, General.
We've been over this, remember? You don't get through life by making the world unequal. You do it by spreading equality wherever you go. You can get where you're going a lot easier with someone at your side than you can on your own. The joy you get from working together beats the joy you get from kicking others down any day of the week.
Couldn't agree more, General. Still nervous. Without you around to guide us, I don't know if we can make it.
Part of being a king is planning for what happens after you're gone. You guys will manage okay without me, right? Now that I've taught you how to hunt, how to hide, and especially how to live together in big groups.
General Beowulf.
So sorry, but I'm gonna go with these guys. If I don't, you'll never get the real tomorrow you've been working for. No real tomorrow, huh? What's up, Billy? Oh, sorry, I was just thinking about time I start taking all this serious. Especially now that we know y'all are capable of learning and growing as much as anyone else. Bill, I got a feeling that just diversion ain't gonna do the trick. We're gonna need one in the capital, too, so I'll play decoy to draw their attention.
By yourself, you nuts, the Upper and the capital are all freakishly strong.
It'd be like taking on 100 servants all on your own. Aw, don't give it no thought. I'm an arch after all. We ain't the sort to go down easy. I'll keep fighting as long as I can. What do you say? I know Sol said you and I never ran into each other in America. But if we had, I'm sure we would have remembered. Because there can't be many kick-ass outlaws like you around. He's a legend among legends in the Old West. Oh, shucks, you're making me blush. Anyway, I thought I'd make things a mite easier for those of you around the capital. Good luck out there.
Alright, Beowulf, Billy, find a way to make it work our own. Thanks for everything. Make sure you two come back safe and sound.
You bet. Once Ivan the Terrible's out of the picture, we'll try and make it back. No promises, though.
That's okay. I know you hate making promises you're not sure you can keep. Alright, let's make our way out of you then. Once we're all set, we'll make sure to get their attention.
Okay, I'll be sure to send that out to you.
Or are you just gonna abandon them?
I'm not abandoning anyone. I'm not gonna keep them safe forever either. That time for that's long past. This isn't the age of heroes anymore. I'm not even sure I arrived at this conclusion myself. Anyway, the point is that this isn't a time where only heroes or the strong get to survive anymore. Even in the Siaga world. And there's no way anyone should be ruling on high as God's agent for hundreds of years. Not a time when only the strongest should survive, huh? So there you have it, Sol. I know it took a while to get here, but I'm finally joining your team. And to kick things off, I've got an idea. What do you say we go in and save it at London Salary? London Salary? Then they're still alive.
Sure, I told they were taken captive. Could have handled themselves just fine, of course, but Alante gave herself up when the enemy took some kids hostage.
That does sound like her.
Right. And Salary probably followed her lead. Just a moment. If they succeed at capturing servant among as strong as that Miss Alante, then surely they must have taken her back to the capital, no?
You'd think so, but it doesn't look like that way. I've had some young tell them, and they told me they actually bypassed the capital and brought the captives somewhere else. An old fortress they turned into a prison.
Well, fortunately, we won't need to infiltrate the capital to rescue them. Why would they avoid the capital to begin with? Perhaps they're concerned about Ivan the Terrible being assassinated, but no, if that were the case, they would have executed them right away. Belanta and Slayer are both servants powerful enough that they need to be heavily guarded at all times. Why would the enemy go so far as to build a prison just to keep them away from the capital? Could it be because of who else is in the capital? Patsy, we're taken to Yelga Moscow after you were captured, correct? Yeah, that's right. What were the things like there? Were the Yelga there afraid of Ivan the Terrible?
No. It didn't look like it. I didn't hear a single one bad-mouthing the Tsar while I was there. I don't blame them, seeing as they live way better off than we do on the frontier. No mention at all. Not to mention the Oprichki everywhere they go.
But can you tell me if they appear to be living in fear of the Oprichki, or if they seem to genuinely love and respect the Tsar?
Genuinely? I don't know, that's hard to say. Kentucky, long way to go. You can do it!
Close your eyes, Patsy. Take a deep breath and think back to what you saw there.
Alright. This is a long story segment. Goodness, I can't believe he defied the Tsar.
What the thought the hell's too good for him?
Did that Yaga do something bad? The incorrigible runt from got the debt of gratitude we owe the Tsar. Now he's suffering the consequences for incurring the Tsar's wrath, and rightfully so. Make sure you don't end up like him. I don't know what he was thinking. Probably defying the string and being in existence. We'll need to stick together if we're going to survive in this world. Interesting. What's being pointed out here? They didn't sound like they were being chorused. They actually sounded like they worshipped him. They didn't seem to be afraid of the Uprichki either.
Then based on what you saw, there were no signs of dissent there.
Not as far as I can tell, no.
Excellent, you have just provided another key piece of the puzzle to the mystery of Ivan the Terrible. You have my thanks, Patsy.
No problem, really.
How can this possibly help us, Holmes? Of course the citizens of Yaga Moscow are going to sing Ivan the Terrible's praises. They are made to be devoted to the principle of the stronger to eat, but they are no less possessed of emotions than humans. As we saw with Patsy earlier, there's no Yaga that does not feel fear. All the more so if they are confronting the Tsar, or being said to be the agent of God himself. So that if the Yaga in the capital revere the Tsar rather than fear him... Yes? That, my friends, means the Tsar must be revered. Huh?
I get it. They can't show any sign that the Tsar isn't being revered. Oh, this is better not be going where I think it's going.
I'm afraid that question will have to wait until right now. Then what the hell was that dramatic pause for? What it means is that Ivan the Terrible is on the verge of waking up. However, the other authority figures wish to prevent this at all costs. I cannot imagine the Tsar will be especially pleased by the current circumstances after all. As if the rebellion were enough, there are now servants being summoned one after another from the express purpose of defeating him. The Tsar would surely see this as a state of affairs as nothing short of personal attack on him, and the reign he has established here. As such, even the slightest of disturbances in the capital would be all it takes to wake him up. Fortunately, that means we may only have to contend with the Uprichki army for a short time.
Now I see. But either way, we're not heading to the capital just yet. First we need to rescue Altalante and Saleri. Whew, that was a long one. And it's only the first part of the section, too. I think. Yeah, and then there's more. Alright, I'm going to send that written code to you really quick. Let me get rid of these randos here. Alright, so ID here. 007, 9, 860, done. Search Susano. This is a very incredibly solid display here, man. This is solid. Very nice. Very nice indeed. You have culture there with Gil, Gramps, and Enkidu. That is some good culture. And I am just jealous of your Altera. Very, very jealous of your Altera. My in-game name is Soul. Fairly easy to find out. Alright, section 19, away we go! No problem. I'm so ashamed. I cannot believe they decided to spare us.
Those dirty bastards are threatening to kill those kids if we don't go along. There's no way for the strong to behave.
Be that as it may, it was my fault for not refusing them. I apologize. I just could not abandon those poor children. I don't know about Guilty Gear. Soul as in, like, the sun. Like, the name for the star. That it's not the sun, its name is Soul. You know? That sort of thing.
Do everything you could, boss.
I have no right to call myself your boss anymore. Not after so much blood has been spilled. The rebel army has no hopes of rebuilding itself anymore. I'll never be able to bear these fangs against the Tsar again. I'm to know, Red Velvet. I know you're sad about your Aussie-lessness. He will come home. I know he will eventually. I know it. Things may not be as bad as you think, Adelante. Huh? Ah, Kadak. You've been running around making a mess of things, haven't you? You're the mage who was invited to the palace, the crypta. Don't bother. Cage uses command spells, binding techniques to keep the servants in check. There's no way you can break through with your magic resistance. Suppose I should have frightened you a bit more if you had taken such precautions. So why are you here? Is it time for my execution? No, I'm here to recruit you. I want you to form a contract with me and fight for our side. Are you mad? What much have you between your ear in place of brains? No, I'm dead serious. So long as you side with the Tsar, we are the enemies. I'm not on his side. Oh. Interesting, interesting, interesting. What? I'm not on the Tsar's side at all. Just take a look around. See any upper-ski here? I want to make a deal with you. A deal? That's right. I want to take the Tsar down, and I want you to help me. What do you mean by that? And the Tsar's not the only one you'll need to defeat. If you really want to help this abandoned world, then you'll need to take down Chaldea too. That's not gonna fly. Adelante's not gonna betray me, dude.
So that's his plan.
Surely you must have realized it yourself. You may be a servant for proper human history, but your true sympathies lie with this side, don't they? This Lostbelt is one of the dregs of history. If Chaldea succeeds in their goal, you know what will happen to it. Why is she considering this, and what does he mean, what will happen to it? Tell me more. Gladly. All you Yankee here should listen to this too. I think we could all do great things together. Especially seeing as we have the same goal. Okay, what does he mean? Why are we an enemy to this? They should give me everything I need. My caster, the rebel army in Adelante. Salieri, and most importantly, Avispron. Chaldea, my Chirolite. Soul. I will surpass you. All of you. I'm finally getting going. Why are we an obstacle?
So since Avispron isn't here, that means we can't use golems now. Oh yes, no need to worry about that. We'll take you there in the Shadow Border. Things being what they are, we cannot afford to simply hide away any longer. We'll come pick you up right now. You want us to move toward the fighting? Have you lost your mind, Holmes? The time for our confining ourselves to our immediate surrounding is long since past, Gordolf. From here on out, we will be assuming the same risks that Mr. Soul has been facing on the front lines in all this time. Attention, all hands in the cockpit/command room, as well as those of you in your positions throughout the Shadow Border. We will now be piloting the border across Russia's vast territory. We will most likely have to fight off demonic beasts in the Upperski in our way. It'll be risky, but it's a risk we have to take.
I understand, Holmes. No objections here. Oh man, so we're finally waiting to combat ourselves, huh? Oh well, guess we can't have the gas pedal rusting over from disuse. Plan is A-okay with me. I, Jingle, Abel, Monier, as well as the rest of the staff are all on board. Sleepy and hungry. I mean, if you eat the right foods, though, you shouldn't be sleepy anymore. Speaking as technical advisor in the Border's in-transit mainframe, I'm on board with this, too, but what's this? Be still my heart. Could it be that the only one who isn't on board with this plan is a big shot, tough elite mage sitting in the fancy chair? Aren't you a prestigious Clocktower mage, a graduate from the policies department at that? You must have some experience in military affairs. By now you're telling us you're afraid of a little combat action?
I'm not afraid. I'm just concerned about the Shadow Border's safety. It's the last bastion of humanity, after all. It's my duty to protect it. I'm afraid just keeping the border safe won't stop the war from ending. We also need to use it to fight back. Am I wrong? You think I don't know that? Of course I do. But can you guarantee our safety? Especially from, say, a cannon shell being fired straight into the command room. I'm afraid you'll just need to trust my Mr. Monier's piloting techniques on that. But if it's any comfort, I can tell you we have completed the simulator's most difficult course 10 out of 100 times. Really? That seems because only I've ever beaten 5 times myself. I'm impressed.
Wait, you mean you tackled the course by yourself? That thing's like Sapphire. Really?
Very well, I'll allow it. Because I'm a master driver myself, I know talent when I see it. But as the commander, I reserve the right to order an immediate retreat if I sense we might be in the slightest bit of danger.
Sounds fair.
Understood, Gordolf. Miss Carolite, would you please be so kind as to contact Mr. Soul? Tell him the Shadow Border is on its way.
Picking me up. Woot! There you have it, Master. We'll be headed your way now. Please hold tight till we get there. Sure thing, Mash. Don't be long. Musashi's making eyes at me. Say, I just realized something. That was Mash, right? The girl you told me about before? If she's a servant, why isn't she here with you? It's a long story. I see. Got it. Just leave everything to me. Oh no. Don't challenge her to a duel, please, Musashi, please. Is that your ride, huh? I like it already. Thanks for waiting, everyone. Please, come on board. Oh, we don't get to see the repaired Shadow Border from the outside? That's great. It's better than we, of course, could ever hope to. Damn right. Puts me in mind to head up to the deck and let loose a good old-fashioned yeehaw. This thing's practically a boat running on land.
It is, isn't it? It's nothing better than blasting across the barren wasteland at full throttle. I have to advise against going up on the deck, though. Rushing through this weather at such speed would freeze anyone to death, even a servant.
Couldn't they just use the spirit forms? Oh, but then they wouldn't be able to feel the wind on their faces, would they?
Don't you ever shut up. This right here is exactly what I hate about your boorish heroic spirits. Why couldn't come there and find any dignified servants? I'm sure you'll meet some of those later in our journey, Cornel. Ah, but what about the Grand Duchess? She would seem to be nothing if not dignified. Are you mad, man? Why would I take that ice demon like her as my familiar? Not to mention, just see her face makes my groin seize up something fierce.
Okay, Gordolf. TMI, man. TMI. Talking about a traumatic experience. Still, I'm actually with the old man on this one. That Grand Duchess scared the hell out of me, too.
Nonetheless, we cannot let fear hold us back forever. If we are to get through this, we'll need to face her sooner or later. Don't you agree, Mr. Soul? Where is Mr. Soul?
Yeah, where am I? Welcome back, Senpai. Foe? Foe! Hi there. Hello, Musashi. It's a pleasure to meet you in person. Same here. Nice to finally meet you, Mash. Thank you.
Musashi? Back off.
Your shoulders and thighs are kind of stiff, aren't they? Have you been doing something? No, nothing special, just my usual training regimen. I see. Guess we don't have to worry about the physical side, so that just leaves the mental side. Hey, you think you might get some time to talk later? There are so many things I want to ask you. For example, maybe you could tell me some juicy stories about Soul.
No, Mash, I don't. She'll wrap you into it too.
Yeah, what do you want? I can't answer any questions that would violate his privacy. Foo-foo! Thank you, Mash. Your precious cinnamon roll. Mash is a precious cinnamon roll. Night today, tonight again. It's nice to be outside again, Senpai. Holmes said I could go out with you, with the board close by and all.
Well, it's nice we got here in record time. Something seems off.
You're right, I ain't sensing any enemies around here at all. May as well head inside. Not smelling much here either. We might have been wrong about where they were.
We scanned this location earlier ourselves and find nothing whatsoever. They must be masking all the servants' readings, but it still seems strange that it would be completely deserted. Beowulf, I take it you would prefer to go charging in.
Huh? Well, yeah, pretty much. That's about how a siege ought to work, right when you're in a hurry. Something about that don't make it look sense. So I gotta agree that quick is better at this point.
Very well, go ahead and charge in, though I do believe you'll find anything worthwhile.
So we gotta go ahead, huh? In that case, smash the door pieces in a single blow. Yeah, that's one way to win. I'll say. Looks like you were right. This place is deserted. I don't sense anyone here either. Definitely deserted. So then they are in Moscow.
Can't make out a loud ascent. It's Leary's, though just barely. Looks like they were shipped out of here about 3 days ago. What do you make of it?
You can track scents.
You can't? You got stuffy noses or something.
Nothing like that. Regular old humans ain't got noses like you do.
So your nose and your ears are basically useless. Well, that must suck. Hey, Master, there's a note here. Looks like someone named Katak wrote it. You know him?
Oh boy. Right, Beowulf, can I see that note, please? Yes, this is definitely Katak's handwriting. I remember it from his magecraft essays. It says that Alante and Celery are to be expected in Yonga, Moscow. It's scheduled for 5 days from now.
Damn, so that's their plan.
So he's calling us out? We gotta ride to the capital to stop him, huh? Suppose we could make it in time. Of course, once we do, we'll have a whole passel Operinski to contend with before we can even think about getting onto the execution site.
Or would you even go at all? It's obviously a trap.
Sure it is, but the fact that our only hope to succeed is to distract the enemy and defeat them as quickly as possible. To do that, we need as many servants to help us as we can possibly get. Arlante in particular is capable of taking on a large army all on her own. So if we gotta defeat Ivan the Terrible, or even face him, we're gonna need her help. Ideally, I would like to have Avasbron and his columns around too, but... Hey, speaking of Avasbron, that don't mention him at all. After all that happened last we saw him, he must be either dead or captured. No, I'm afraid there's no mention of him at all. Patsy, can you make out Avasbron's scent too?
Avasbron's tough to make out. His scent's always mixed with dirt and rocks. That mask and full body outfit don't exactly help either. Too bad I was hoping to get to meet the legendary Golem Keeper for myself, but oh well. Anyway, it looks like we're done here, Master. Now all we've got to do is make a choice. Do we head to the capital or not? What do you say? We fight! To see the sunlight. So we got me, Billy, and Musashi. That means it'll be just the three of us against the entire capital. Even if we luck out 5 Avisbrana and Rescatalante, that still only makes 5.
Well, if things start to look bad, I can fight too. I should be at least able to help keep you all safe while...
No, you won't be any use in combat. Not with the state you're in. If anything, you'd only drag us down. Listen, in this world, you're either strong enough to survive or you die. Just because you can technically fight doesn't mean you're actually be useful on the battlefield. Beowulf, apologize to my marshmallow. We're going up against Opportunity, the Minotaur. That priest and Koyanskaya, 2 servants we know nothing about, Grand Duchess Anastasia, and Ivan the Terrible himself. Not to mention... Kadok.
Yes, one of the 7 cryptors. I have no doubt he's waiting for us.
Pretty sure I can beat just about anyone, but I know how Ivan the Terrible's a monster. He's been ruling this world for 450 years straight. I can't really say for sure that I can beat him until I've seen the bastard for myself. You're gonna regret that, I promise. If you guys want to go off and get yourselves killed, that's your business. What about you, Soul? Even I can tell he's, well, different. Right? He's a weakling who can't even kill a single demonic beast on his own, right? Well, Soul, are you really okay with dying?
No, but I'm gonna keep going.
Well, you ain't going anywhere right now. Don't move.
Patsy!
Hold it, Billy. You do, Musashi. I want to talk to him in private. Just us. Fine with me, Patsy.
Holmes?
That's quite alright, Miss Carolite. Stand down, Billy. Miss Miyamoto. Patsy won't hurt him. He just wants a private talk, isn't that right?
Alright, we'll go wait outside the prison. Until you're done with your talk. Okay.
And I'll go ahead and end our call.
Wait, are you sure that's good?
Don't worry, it's fine.
Alright, Patsy, what do you got to say?
There, now it's just the 2 of us. Us, huh? I don't know when we all started lumping humans and Yaga together. Anyway, now there's no more servants here to keep you safe.
Nope.
Killing you would be way easier than killing a demonic beast. I wouldn't even have to use my gun. All I have to do is twist your neck a bit to break it, and you'd be dead. Isn't that right?
Sure.
You can think that. You'd die if one of your arteries got cut too, or if you just fell sick with an incurable disease. You can't handle drowning or fire as well as we can, and you especially can't handle this cold. If I ripped that coat off you right now, you'd be dead in no time, wouldn't you?
Maybe.
You're gonna die nearly that easy. This cold might be deadly for you, but for me, well, I'd call it a bit chilly is all. If you want to kill Yaga, you'd have to completely cut off their head. I heard that something called infectious diseases used to kill humans all the time. Never heard of a Yaga dying that way. I'm a lot stronger than you. All Yaga are stronger than humans. Which is why I don't understand. How are you able to smile?
Well, you see, there's facial muscles that contort themselves to make a smile when you flex them.
Yeah, all the damn time. Even if you're depressed or angry, you always look like you're smiling deep down inside. I don't get it. This world is nothing but pain and suffering. I don't ever smile. There's never been anything to smile about. The closest I've come is to when I've had enough vodka to get drunk. I've never actually smiled deep down from my heart. Be straight with me, Soul. Is your world really that happy?
I mean, I was happy, you know.
Is that so? Now I get it. I finally understand why I decided to go along with you, even if doing it get me killed. I want you to be driven to despair. I want you to curse this brutally cruel world. Curse your body for being weak and fragile. I want you to curse yourself for being weak.
QB? Okay, I'm not making a deal. I'm not becoming a magical girl. First off. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I would not look good in a dress, I think.
You say that now, but you'll change your tune quick once you've met Ivan the Terrible. I'm changing my mind. The Rebel Army, the Tsar, I don't care about any of it anymore. I'm not gonna kill you myself. What I am gonna do is watch you fall into despair. I'm gonna be there when you're reduced to crawling on your hands and knees. You don't get to be happy. No one even the idea of happiness is unattainable for us.
Coming along, though, still, man?
You couldn't stop me if you tried. It's not like you can kill me, right? Go ahead and tell all the others if you want. Besides, I'm sure that Holmes guy is eavesdropping on us anyway. He is, isn't he?
Must not be. Oh, come on, sure he is. There's no way a guy like that isn't listening in as we speak. Oh, he probably knows everything you've wanted to talk to me about, Patsy. Everything.
Well done already. That went faster than expected.
Not eavesdropping, man?
I'd never do anything of the sort. An English gentleman's word is his bond.
So what was all that about anyhow? It looked to me like he needed some killing. We're good. We're good. Sure? Well, if you say so, I'll take your word for it. Of course, all bets are off if he pulls another stunt.
Yeah, I understand. Don't worry, it won't happen again.
Home so-called gentlemen aside, I can promise we weren't listening at all.
For real? Oh yes, I saw this good-for-nothing detective do nothing but to morally sip his tea the whole time. It's important to arrest all one can, particularly in our case, given that we are cooped up in the shadow border. The longer the situation continues, the more likely it is to wear on our minds. I'm quite sure Khalil's staff will come out on the other side just fine, but what about you, Gordolf? Ha! Don't mock me, servant. Not a day goes by when I don't wish for the sweet embrace of death. And with that massive losses I've suffered this time around, I'm all but doomed no matter what happens. Oh no, now I want to die all over again. But that aside, we only have so much tea to go around. I certainly don't see us finding more here.
Talk about bouncing back.
Here, well, it doesn't matter either way. Come on, let's get going. You are going to the capital, aren't you, Soul?
Yup. Are you coming along too, Patsy?
What, is that a problem? I won't get in your way. And that thing I wanted to discuss with Soul is all settled right now. Right, Soul?
Well, it's okay with me if it's okay with Master. I'm good. I'm gonna prove him wrong. I'm not becoming a magical girl. Alright. But being one of the peoples who's been from here the beginning, there's something I want to say. Patsy, never try anything like that again. And I don't just mean because I don't like what you did. I'm saying this for your own personal safety, too.
You? Yeah, okay, I get it. Don't worry. Besides, I won't have to do anything like that again anyway. It's gonna take at least a few days to get to the capital, so what's your next move? For the moment, I think we should take the shadow border as close to the capital as safely possible. After that, we can ride bicorns the rest of the way.
You mean the same bicorns the Yaga ride?
Those are ones. Think you can handle that, Soul?
Sure, why not? Why not? Does this mean you've been practicing horseback riding in secret ever since you fell off the horse in Rome? Shh! Don't tell anybody about it. I must have forgot about that. Huh, that's so? Well, then you can get your own mount and saddle up. Fine with me, of course. I got on by horseback a lot back when I was crossing America.
When did Musashi cross America? Very well then, everybody on board. It's all finally time to begin our assault on Yaga Moscow, the very center of Russia, and the home of that enormous tree.
Indeed it is, indeed it is.
I'm excited.
So excited for this. And that's another section down, so I'll pause for a moment vocally.